Hi everybody, this is Mike from SprayCan Systems. We're going to be showing you our $129 blending kit today on a 2018 BMW X5 in dark graphite. The damage is about a 2-inch diameter damage. We'll be sanding that down and getting it prepped for paint. So right now I'm just using some water and 500 wet dry sandpaper on the back of just a foam sanding sponge. So really what you want to do is just try to get this as level as possible, so when you paint there's no high spots or low spots. So just work it back and forth, but again with as much water as you can, just getting this to blend out. You'll probably have about 6 inches or so up and down on both sides once all the sanding is complete. The more you work the sandpaper in the water, you'll get flatter, and once you get a smooth enough surface, you can begin to prepare for paint. So now we're finished with the sanding, and we're going to go ahead and clean the surface and prepare it for masking. We're just using some standard painter's tape. You really don't need to mask off too much. The cans don't really give off too much overspray. As you get better at this, you'll know exactly how much you have to mask. I usually just tend to mask off the areas where I know paint is going to really be heavier. So right there, I'm just doing the those are the marker lights on the side, and a little bit of the trim. That's anything that's a different color from the actual dark graphite paint. Okay, so now we're just using wax and grease remover to get any excess wax or grease that's on the car. You always want to clean as much as possible. More cleaning the better, because if there's anything on the surface, it's going to mess up the paint. You don't want to have that happen. So you just give it a good good wipe down with wax and grease remover, let that dry. So right here's Sophista Gray, it's called. That's the German name for it, but it's called dark graphite. It's a darker gray metallic color. So we'll just do a real easy coat right here. I would love to see more coats than less. One heavy coat is far worse than 3 light coats. So we'll do one easy coat here, let that dry in the sun a little. Here's a second coat, just trying to get the damaged area covered. And we'll let that dry. And then the third coat you're going to see here is going to be what we call the dust coat, where I'm going to stay a little further away and just kind of try to blend the color out as much as I can, so there's no lines in the color. Again, this is a blend. We're gonna blend this in. We're not gonna paint the entire bumper. Again, cleaning in between each coat. I like to as much cleaning as possible. That's a tack rag I have right there, getting any dust or any particles off. And here we go with the clear coat. Even strokes back and forth. Again, this takes a lot of practice. Our kits do include some plastic practice panels where you can practice on before you want to go ahead and paint your car. But just putting the clear coat on there. This is a 2-stage clear. Meaning it has a hardener built into it. So once you crack that can, you have about 24 hours before the can will harden. And that's cleared. And if you look there underneath the fog light, right there, underneath the fog light, you can kind of see where the clear ends there. So what we're going to use now is we're going to use our blending agent. And basically our blending agent, what that does is it takes away the line from where the clear ends, and it burns into the existing clear on the bumper. So you get a shine all the way through, and you can't see where the blend starts and the blend ends. So the kit that we sell for this blending kit consists of everything you just saw us use in the video: the paint, the clear coat, the blender, the sanding block, the sandpaper, the wax and grease remover. We even include some acetone in there in case there's any overspray. And that's pretty much the finished product there. That is a blended repair on a 2018 dark graphite X5.